so people can see my head. Look at my head. Ain't I pretty? Okay, hey, you there. The little boy with the kiss me eye. Oh, that sounds too creepy even for me. I was about to say. Oh. Oh, wait, hey. I forgot I got to turn that off. You see, that's the one thing I can't stand about new cars. We got this thing so that it'll stop your engine and restart it, whatever, and at intersections and shit. And I'm like, so hold the phone. Wait a minute. Wait. Now, I can understand if you're like waiting for a train, if maybe after a minute, your engine would cut off and then it automatically restart. But it's like, now, fortunately, they do have, settings so you can turn that off. But to me, it's like, why? If I'm in a car and I'm driving, I don't want the damn engine turning itself off. Every time I stop at a stop sign for more than a couple seconds. Ugh. But okay, here we are. We are literally on the eve, the cusp, the very edge of seeing the new Who hit. Which means everybody please be careful, because everybody who's in the earlier time zones is going to be dropping spoilers like, there's no tomorrow. Because they're like, oh, I gotta talk about look what I saw first. And that's just how they are. We all get a little giddy. We all get a little excited. And, you just want to pull out the very heart of your emotions. Because you've been flooded with goodness. Ugh. I noticed one thing. There was an announcement about the Doctor Who podcast as regenerated or whatever, and I'm like, already? And there's a name missing all of a sudden. Oh, well. Well, like I said, we're going to have to see, how everything pans out. Because, like I said, anything that involves talking children like babies, I can't remember which actor somebody said had, quoted this, but never work with children and animals. But now we're going to, like I said, let me see how this space babies thing works out. Plus, we keep getting more and more hints being dropped by the big Rusty. That giant fat Welshman we all love and adore. That tower of intellect. And he was dropping more and more hints about somehow the Doctor and Ruby's story are intertwined in some way. And a lot of people are jumping off the deep end. You see, the problem is this. There's people out there who just do speculating and all that, and then there's the other ones who go, it's got to be this, it's got to be this, it's got to be this, because they have to be right. And so they'll start throwing shit at the dartboard to see what sticks. And when something finally does, yes, I am the prophet. I am the vizier. The soothsayer. I'm the soothsayer. And it's like, so I've had a bunch of shit right before too, but I've also had shit wrong. It happens. When I have really good sources, sometimes even I doubt them. Like I said, for months before, when I heard about Sasha Dewan being the master, I didn't want to believe it either. Well, the thing is this, that was one thing that worried me because who else do we know that said there was going to be no classic monsters in the first series, and then the crying began when they realized he told true, and was actually stupid enough to think he could introduce new characters, and new enemies. I mean, how dare you? And all these people do is whine and complain about how the classic monsters are overused. Then you try to make new ones, and it was total shit. Exactly. The evil chin balls who dared proclaim a doctor be female. And I die laughing because, sure enough, then he, after all this, and then of course he goes, he can't even keep his own promises. He's brought back this, that, these. I'm like, he never said his entire run was going to be without classic monsters, you frickin' dodo. He said the first series of that, run, they were going to try new things. And sure enough, what did they do? They made fun of every damn thing he rolled out. Okay, the slug-like enemies are from the classic Who era. Yes, they explained River Song a long time ago. River Song was Amy and Rory's child, who got tampered with to become a assassin, because apparently, with Rory's untempered jism in the and doing the bang bang horizontal mambo in the TARDIS while it's in the time vortex, will somehow make it so that your kid can be turned into a Time Lord, even though they are not even related to that species. In other words, not only did we jump into the Mary Sue zone, oh my God, MacGuffin, might as well call her, yeah, I don't know why they called her River Song. They should have just called her what she was, MacGuffin. River MacGuffin. Yeah, that was all explained towards the end of the fifth. Well, not the. Oh God, I almost said the fifth Doctor. I've lost my mind. It is going. The 11th Doctor era, I mean. Because remember, she met them in different periods of time. So that's why you see her full grown when Amy and Rory, or Amy's still pregnant and blah, this and that. Because she's from the future. That evil time travel shit. So, like I said, the Jinx Monsoon clip is now out on Twitter. And oh boy, talk about divisive. And please don't get me wrong, I'm going to walk into the episode with an open mind, but I'm saying if this was the best you can come up, if this what this villain's going to be like to the whole thing, no. Don't count on the rating being all that high on that one. Plus, I got to figure out, if and when everybody's watching these two episodes, and then if I got enough of them together, maybe we'll have an Omega Files tomorrow night or in the evening, because I'd like to get that over and done with. But if not, then we'll have it the following week. But I would like to get it done and over with, because from then on, I think it's back on Saturday, and then we're going to probably be doing it the following week from that point anyway. But I'm not enthused about the Jinx episode. I'm really not, because it sounds to me like when you hear the music in the background when her character's talking, somebody hit this right on the head on the artist formerly known as Twitter X. or the platform, should I say. I was having a little jab at Prince there, but like I said, I love Prince's stuff. But, on X, somebody hit it right, just right, when they said, it sounds like Rocky Horror. The music, the way it was going in the background, sounds like something from Rocky Horror Picture Show. And I'm like, okay, that's not necessarily a bad thing. I was in the Rocky Horror Picture Show for a bit. I attended some of the live performances they used to have out, it was a bit north of here. Because they used to do the midnight showings, up there. It was towards Toledo, I believe, someplace. And they'd get together and they'd have the live cast doing the show and that whole thing. And that's what it reminded me of. I was like, shit, they're right. It does sound like Rocky Horror. So I'm kind of not enthused based off that one clip. I hate to say it. And now I have to say it because I full on agree with this statement. From what I'm seeing of the Maestro, it's a frickin' Batman 66 villain. Somewhere between Egghead and, King Tut. Ugh. Well, in a way, he did, Zowie. If you get a chance, find the Writer's Tale. And that was a good book about the production of Doctor Who up to a certain point. And it's a damn good read. I highly recommend it. It was by Russell T Davies, The Writer's Tale. And it is about that time. Oh, crap. I just looked. You're right. I got to get going. So please take care of yourselves. Enjoy your Friday. Yes, it is. It's Friday. It's New Who's Eve, kids. New Doctor Who coming tonight. Or tomorrow morning, technically. Or whatever, wherever you are. So, yeah, it was long, but it was good. It told you a lot. All right, be kind, be calm, be safe, everybody. I got to run. Catch you all on the flip side. Enjoy your weekends.